Hey, yo, what's going on right now? You're watching Casino is the Name, and a lot of aspiring entrepreneurs reach out to me and ask me what type of business I believe they should start. Now, the question that they're really asking is, where is the money, right? Where is the money? I'm a new person to business. Where is the best place for me to get money? And what would be also the easiest thing for me to transition into from a new person first getting started into business? Maybe they've never had a job. Maybe they're employed. Maybe they have a 9-to-5, whatever it is. But they always approach me asking me the same question. Hey, I want to start a business. What type of business do you suggest that I start? And you would think that this has a wide range, right? Because I mean, I can understand people thinking that this is really like this is a hard question to answer because there's so many different types of businesses that people can start. But it's really kind of a simple answer to me. And, you know, of course, it's going to be individualized because it's going to be based off of who you are and what you have access to. But I would always suggest people start with their circle, like start with the people you know or the things you have access to. So, for example, let's say you have a dad who drives trucks, a brother who drives trucks, cousins who drive trucks. Let's say it's 10 people in your inner circle and 7 of them drive trucks. The rest of the 3 of you guys do something else. Maybe y'all have 9-to-5 jobs where you work at a factory or you do something like that. But you have access to these people who have trucks, and let's say, or at least know the trucking business. So you have people who drive trucks. So you got seven out of the 10 of you guys drive trucks, and maybe 3 of them have their own truck and trailer, right? And the other 4 are company drivers. So you have access to ask people who are already in a business that you can start without having to try to learn a new trade, right? Like, let's say you was like, okay, look, you got access to the people to start a trucking business, or you can ask about the trucking business, but you're asking me what kind of business you should start. And if I say, oh, well, you should start a pool cleaning business, you don't know anybody who cleans pools. You don't have access to pool cleaners. Now, I'm not saying that you can't outsource and find people to do it and it's not good money in it. I'm not saying that. But I would suggest you starting with the people who you already have access to. Another example would be somebody approaching me saying, hey, Casino, a nurse approached me and said, hey, Casino, what kind of business do you think I should start? You think I should start an e-commerce business or something like that? And I said, well, you're a nurse, your mom's a nurse, your dad is a nurse, your brother's not a nurse, but he is thinking about getting his CNA or getting his LPN. You have all of your friends that you went to school with who are all nurses. You got a bunch of girl cousins who are all nurses. Maybe you should start some kind of nursing business where you find contracts to send out these nurses on, or you find people who need a mobile nursing person and you can send your people through, or even yourself. Maybe you can go yourself and do that. And it's like, you can always, of course, find some other alternative business, but you can start with what you know and who you are. And that may be a better business for you because, as soon as I said that, the lady was like, oh man, that makes perfect sense because, I do have all of these people, or my dad does the mobile nursing thing, or, my homegirl says she wouldn't mind doing it, let her know and she'll do it. Or you have to have, you may have to have a registered nurse signed up on the paperwork to do some nursing home type of stuff or something like that. She can put her own license on there. And then of course, if you are trying to learn a new business that you don't know, the chance of success, of course, is decreased. But if it's something that you know and you have access to and the information, then it just makes sense to me. It just makes sense. And so that's what she did. She went on, started her mobile nursing business, and is successful. Probably is not that heavy of a lift because she knows so much already. Of course, you got to get insurances and you got to get your business and stuff set up. But imagine trying to start a mobile mechanic business when you don't know anybody in that space, you don't have access to mechanics, you're not a mechanic, and you just want to start a business. That's why I say start with your circle, start with yourself, and then go out from there, you know? Find out the people who you know who can do, things that you could possibly learn from and start a business around. You know, I'm an accountant, so of course, being an accountant, if I got a team of accountants that I work with and I'm thinking about starting a business, or I got accounting students that I went to school with that, have all graduated and we all have careers now, then yeah, it would make sense for me to start an accounting practice. It just would, right? Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'd want to do it, but it'll probably be an easier lift than me starting a plumbing agency or something like that. Anyway, right now you're watching Casino Is the Name. If you find any value in this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we out. There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. It's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name.